Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I use frugal items around the house to transfer my plant starts. Alright, let's get started. Thank you for watering, that's so nice of you. So today I have these plant starts and a lot of them need to get transferred ASAP because as you can see they are getting very leggy and need to have some more support around them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be grabbing some items around the house that we already have and use them to transfer my little starts into. And since the coronavirus has really, made us stay at home and shelter in place, we have to really utilize what we have around the house. There aren't a lot of places open around us, so this is what we're doing to get these starts transferred. So the first thing I'm going to start with are some of these plastic containers that I saved from last year. If you have plant starts that you're buying this year from your local hardware store or grocery store or local nursery, make sure to save these. These are really good to have on hand for situations like this if you can't get your hands on any pots. So I try and save these every year. Lucas is having fun with the water. And then that way it saves us a little bit of money and also just is great to have for an emergency. So another thing that I like to use is these were given to me by my dad from last year. He had a bunch left over and asked me if I wanted them. I said yes. So a great way to get some different pots, plastic pots, is check your local OfferUp or Buy Nothing groups to get them for free or for really cheap. People sometimes are like, oh hey, these are going to the dump, anyone want them? And there you go. These are solid. They're really thick plastic plant start containers that are from a legitimate company and they're really nice to have around. I have lots of them. My dad gave me a lot last year. So that's one way to be frugal right now during this time, is see if there's some place that you could pick up. I know we're supposed to be social distancing, but if somebody leaves it out on the edge of the road, you may be able just to go pick it up. Make sure to use gloves and sanitize it when you get home before you touch them with your bare hands. So another great thing to use for plant starts are these red Solo cups. We have tons of these. We bought a pack from Costco a long time ago. And since none of us are having parties right now, this is a great way to use your plants. I went ahead and I drilled holes for drainage in all of these. And these usually last a season. Sometimes they last 2 if you're delicate with them. I try and make them last for 2. And this is a good way to get your plants transferred. Now getting them out of here is a little difficult because sometimes you try and squeeze it and it'll crack, but like I said, these are good for 1, maybe 2 seasons. But if this is all you have around the house to get your starts transferred, this is a good thing to utilize. And if you don't have a drill, sorry, bubbles are very exciting. If you don't have a drill, get a hammer and a nail, and you can hammer and nail little holes in the bottom. Alright, and for the last pot I'm going to show you how to make it out of newspaper. Really simple. Also, you can put this directly into your garden and it'll biodegrade on its own. I love using a newspaper for pots. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you how to make your own pot out of newspaper. Okay. Alright, so what you want to do with the paper is you want to leave about, I'm guessing about 1.5 inches, and you're going to roll your cup tight around the cup. And then you're going to take your excess here and you're going to tuck it in. Pull the cup out gently. biodegradable planter for your starts. Just fill it with dirt, put the start in, and it'll be good to go. All right, so those are some ways to utilize things around the house that you have during this time, during the coronavirus where you're stuck at home. Again, you know, finding anything that you have around the house to help transfer those plant starts, you know, if you have nowhere to go. So again, I like using solo cups. I like using newspaper and, you know, recycle any cups that I might have. Another good idea is egg cartons. If you want to seed start in egg cartons, you can do that, and then you can break them apart and put them directly into your soil. And if you have any favorite ways to utilize things around the house for plant starts or seed starting, comment below. I'd love to hear your ideas. I will be doing a full tutorial on seed starting and how I do it here later this week, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to like and subscribe this video. And also I will be doing a greenhouse tour of our new greenhouse and how I am going to be setting it up for hydroponics and solar power. So stay tuned for that video as well. And yeah, we're just trying to survive during all this craziness with the coronavirus. I hope that you are all staying safe and healthy, and I hope that you all have a blessed day. Thank you. All right, bye.